Welcome back to Wise Age Meaning. Last time, we covered 4 of the 7 silent masturbation habits that can silently hurting men's prostate after 60. Now, pick up where we left off. Let's get started. Section 5. Habit 4. Over-reliance on pornography. What you feed your mind during these intimate moments. It's a habit that's easy to fall into, yet it may be the one most silently distorting your body's natural rhythms. Let's explore it next. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Habit. Using pornography as the primary stimulus. In today's digital world, access to adult content is easier than ever. For many older men, especially those living alone or feeling disconnected, pornography becomes a convenient way to stay sexually active. It offers instant stimulation, a quick escape from loneliness, and a sense of control. But over time, relying on porn as the main source of arousal can quietly alter how the mind and body respond to pleasure, and not in a good way. The issue isn't pornography itself. It's the overuse and the unrealistic intensity of what's being consumed. As men over 60 turn to high-stimulation videos, often fast-paced and designed to create immediate arousal, the brain becomes conditioned to expect constant novelty and exaggerated scenes. This makes natural arousal through imagination, memory, or even real-life intimacy feel dull by comparison. As a result, many men find themselves needing more extreme material or longer sessions to reach climax, leading to frequent overstimulation of the nervous system and the prostate. The prostate, remember, is not just a passive gland. It's an active participant in the body's sexual function. When it's repeatedly pushed to respond to intense, unnatural patterns of arousal, it becomes more vulnerable to fatigue, congestion, and inflammation. Over time, this can contribute to weakened ejaculation, reduced sensation, difficulty achieving orgasm, and even emotional detachment from intimacy. What begins as a harmless habit slowly becomes a cycle of dependence that quietly erodes both physical function and emotional connection. Furthermore, excessive porn use can increase feelings of shame, secrecy, or isolation, especially for older men who were raised in generations where such topics were taboo. This emotional weight adds stress to the body, which only makes prostate symptoms worse. The real danger lies not in the act itself, but in the silent disconnect it creates between the mind and the body. It's never too late to reclaim a healthier relationship with your sexuality. Replacing visual dependency with imagination, sensual memory, or deeper connection, whether with a partner or yourself, can restore balance. You may find that slowing down and tuning in brings not only greater satisfaction, but a surprising sense of peace. The truth is, pleasure in your later years can be richer, not poorer, but only if you approach it with awareness. And now that you understand these hidden habits, the question becomes, what positive steps can you take starting today to protect your prostate and preserve your vitality for the years to come? Let's explore that next. Section 6. Actionable steps for prostate health. What you can do starting today. Now that you're aware of the hidden habits that may be silently impacting your prostate health, it's important to know that it's never too late to make a positive shift. The good news is that your body is incredibly responsive even after 60. Small mindful changes made today can lead to measurable improvements in how you feel, how you function, and how confidently you move through your later years. The first step is choosing to be intentional. Rather than treating sexual health as a leftover concern or a private matter of embarrassment, begin to see it as a vital part of your overall well-being. Your prostate doesn't just affect your sex life. It's closely tied to your urinary health, your comfort, your energy levels, and even your mood. Protecting it means investing in the quality of your everyday life. Start by honoring balance. Don't ignore sexual urges and don't force them either. Listen to your body and find a rhythm that feels natural. Once or twice a week may be enough to support healthy function without overtaxing your system. When you do engage in self-pleasure, take your time. Be gentle. Use touch that feels good but doesn't involve pressure or strain. Avoid sitting in compressed positions, and after any session, stand up, stretch, or take a short walk. Movement promotes circulation, which is your prostate's best friend. Hydration is another essential plinth, but often overlooked part of the picture. Drinking enough water helps flush your system and keep inflammation at bay. Try to reduce alcohol, caffeine, and processed foods that may irritate the prostate. Instead, lean into nourishing anti-inflammatory foods like tomatoes, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, salmon, turmeric, and green tea, all of which support prostate and hormonal health. Equally important is regular physical activity. Even light daily movement like walking or gentle stretching keeps blood flowing and reduces pelvic tension. You don't need to run marathons, but you do need to move. And perhaps most important of all, stay connected to your body, to others, and to your doctor. Schedule regular checkups. Ask questions. Section 7. Conclusion and call to action. Get your PSA levels tested. Don't suffer in silence when answers are available. Your 60s and 70s can be a time of power and purpose, not decline. What matters most is not what you've done in the past, but what you choose to do from this moment forward. Your health, your pleasure, and your peace are all worth protecting. And it starts with one decision today. A gentle reminder for every man over 60. At this stage in life, many men carry quiet questions about their health, their worth, and the changes they never thought they'd face. It's not easy to talk about things like masturbation, prostate function, or the private habits that once felt simple, but now feel uncertain. But behind all the facts and advice, what matters most is understanding that your body is still yours to care for, and your health is still yours to protect. The 4 habits we've explored are not about shame, they're about awareness. Holding in sexual energy for too long, using excessive pressure, staying seated in ways that compress the prostate, and relying on artificial stimulation through porn. All of these may have felt normal, even harmless, but now you know that they may be quietly working against you. This awareness is not a burden, it's a gift, because once you see the problem, you can take action. This stage of life offers you something powerful. The freedom to choose differently. You've earned the right to slow down, to listen to your body, and to treat it with the wisdom that comes only from experience. Pleasure doesn't end after 60. It simply asks to be approached with care, presence, and respect. Masturbation isn't wrong, it isn't shameful, it's natural. But how you do it, how you respond to your changing body, and how you protect your prostate, those choices are what define your quality of life from here on. The beauty of this journey is that you don't need to overhaul your life. Small changes made consistently will lead to real lasting improvements. Drinking more water, moving your body, using a gentler touch, choosing connection over routine. These aren't just tips, they're acts of self-respect, and you deserve that. So if you've been wondering whether any of this matters, let this be your reminder. It absolutely does. Your health is still your responsibility. Your body is still worth honoring, and your future is still open, filled with possibility, connection, and comfort if you choose to take care of it today. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.